Hi guys, in this performance task, you are going to be taking a recipe for chocolate chip cookies and you are going to be converting it. Now you might be asking, well, what do you mean by that? I give you a chocolate chip cookie recipe and you're going to see that right here. And that recipe is in molecules and in moles. And what you need to do is you have to convert those ingredients into measurements that are commonly used in a kitchen. So into teaspoons or into cups. How do you go about doing that? Well, you know how to convert molecules into moles and then into grams. Well, we need to be able to have some sort of conversion. So you're going to see here, there is a conversion chart. So let's take a look at flour, for instance. Flour, 1 cup of flour is equal to 141.95 grams. So what do we need to do? We have to take a look at what was flour given in, and it was given in molecules. So we have to be able to get that into mass. Let's take a look at a sample calculation. So what's given is the molecules. We know that the formula of flour is C4H8O4. And how do I know that? Because up above, I give you all the molecular formulas for some common household ingredients, okay? So you will find flour on the chart there. There it is right there. So we're given that information. And then what I want to do is I want to convert that into moles. The way that I convert that into moles is I use mole calculation number 2, and I take number of molecules divided by Avogadro's number, and that gives me 2.660 moles. Still not to the point where I can do any converting into a kitchen measurement. So then I want to convert that into mass. So I need to use mole calculation number 2. Remember that if you are having to do a 2-step calculation, don't do any rounding until the very end. So mass is equal to moles times molar mass. Well, knowing the molecular formula is C4H8O4, what I do is I figure the molar mass out for that. I multiply it by the mole value, and that gives me 319.5 grams. Based on the conversion above, it said that 141.95 grams is equal to 1 cup. Obviously, I have more than 1 cup. So how many cups do I need in the lab of flour? You take that value, divide it by your number of grams to equal a cup, and you end up yielding 2.25 cups. So in the kitchen, that would be 2 1/4 measure. So you would measure out 2 cups of flour and then another 1/4 of a cup of flour. If all of your conversions go properly, then you will have some very yummy cookies. You're going to yield a large amount of cookies. I would say around 4 dozen cookies. So what that means is you will have definitely a lot to have for yourself, but I'd also like you to gift some of those cookies to somebody else. In this performance task, you are going to have to have photo evidence of sort of before. So you might want to put together like all of the ingredients out on a table with all of the equipment that you are going to need and take a photo of that. Then I would like to have some photo evidence of you during the baking process and then afterwards with you eating the cookie and also gifting it to somebody else. So we need to make sure that it is you, in fact, that is doing the baking. Remember that chemistry is very much like a chef. There's lots of ingredients that go in as your reactants, and in the end, you get some amazing products. So I think you're going to do great with this performance task, and I look forward to seeing your slide photo evidence afterwards.